everyone, welcome back to In the Alley. My name is Cody. Glad you guys are back for another video. We're recapping the game we just watched, Quad City and Green Bay. It was a fun game for probably about three-quarters, maybe the whole game until roughly the very end when some turnovers happened. Quad City just ran out of gas. We'll get into it. We'll share our thoughts at the very end. Till then, stats on the face. Let's recap. Set to kick off in Green Bay. Steam Wheelers ready to receive. Jared Harrington takes the opening kickoff to the 14-yard line. Judd Erickson's your starter tonight. First play is an incomplete pass. Motion handoff left side for Warren Newman. It's only a gain of about 3, third down Quad City. Erickson looks left and hits Kevon Rudd for a first down to the Green Bay 24. Pitch play to Edward Vander right side. He cuts back in, but he only gains about 2 yards. Play action pass, Erickson to Rudd again. It's a first and goal, Steam Wheelers. Motion handoff to Rudd. He goes down to the Green Bay 5, second and goal. RPO keeper, Erickson goes for about 2 yards, third and goal, Quad City. Then a quick pass right side to Newman. He doesn't gain much of anything. It's fourth and goal. Quad City's going to go for it here. Offense stays out. Erickson looks right. It's incomplete in the end zone, and Newman can't hang on. Green Bay takes over. Myler and company starting at their own 3-yard line. He looks deep, and Harry Ballard already with the catch into Quad City territory. He looks a little banged up after that play. I think he landed on the football, maybe a little bit of wind taken out of him. Handoff to E.J. Burgess. He might have a yard gain to the Quad City 15. Quick pass for Myler. He connects to Demetrius Moore. It brings up third down and 3. Pitch left side for Burgess. He can't find room. It's fourth down after a loss for Green Bay. Offense stays out. No Andrew Mevis. Nope, he's running onto the field now. Snap down, kick is up. It's wide left. No good. 0-0. Quad City gets the ball. Motion handoff to Harrington. He keeps his legs moving for about 5 yards. Erickson heaves it deep. It falls incomplete. 3rd and 5, Quad City. Another pass. Erickson throws it to no one. Fourth down upcoming. Kyle Kaplan out for a field goal for the Steam Wheelers. It's off target. Jalen Cagle with the return. He only gets out to the 4-yard line. Handoff up the middle for Burgess. He has a first down and more for Green Bay, and they're going no huddle. Out route left side for Lowell Patron. It's another first down to the Quad City 18. Myler play action pass has Cagle open. He's pushed against the Dashers. It's first and goal Blizzard. From the Quad City 4, Myler keeps. He's brought down for 2 yards. Burgess with a carry left side. He makes it to the 1, brings up third and goal. It'll be third and goal from the 6 now after a false start backs him up 5 yards. Myler has pressure. He has to throw it away. Fourth and goal Blizzard, and we reach the end of the first quarter. We don't have a score. It's 0-0. Going for it on fourth and goal, Myler throws left side, and wide open is Lowell Patron, but he will be called for offensive pass interference. Fourth and goal now. It's pushed back to the 16-yard line. Mevis is on for a field goal. His kick is up, and he hits this one. Green Bay draws first blood, 3-0. Ensuing kickoff, Harrington makes it out to the 12-yard line. Handoff to Vander. He is dropped for a loss by Sean Muston. Erickson drops back. It's tipped and intercepted. You just cannot throw it on Green Bay's defense. Sean Steele with the pick. Blizzard take over at the Quad City 23. Max Myler, quick pass to Cagle along the Dashers for a first. Myler looks to throw. Pocket collapses. He throws it away. Broadcast says Trey Smith is down for Quad City. Trainers kind of come out to make sure he's okay. Burgess takes the handoff, bounces off tacklers. He reaches across for the score. The extra point good. Blizzard take a 10-0 lead. Kickoff to Harrington. He speeds to the 19-yard line. Mike Irwin into the game now for Quad City at quarterback. He hands off to Vander up the middle. He rips off a 7-yard pickup. Another rush for Vander. He has a first down against the boards. Irwin drops back, scrambles forward progress. He gains 4 yards on the run. Vander bounces right side and down inside the Green Bay 10. It's a first and goal Quad City. Motion handoff for Warren Newman inside the 5. Toss right. Vander breaks a tackle, but he ends up going down for a loss. It's third and goal from the 8. Ensuing play, pass to the end zone falls incomplete. Fourth down Quad City. Kaplan on for another field goal attempt, and he hits this one to put Quad City on the board at 10-3. Short kickoff. Cagle has to run and fall on it at the 16-yard line. There was just no coverage there for anyone. Myler drops back and takes off. He's just short of the first down, and they're going no huddle again. Hitch route to Patron, and it's a first down to the Quad City 19. Handoff to Burgess, who runs ahead for a couple of yards. Myler on a pass. He has Cagle, who cuts back inside and goes down inside the 6-yard line. First and goal. RPO keeper from Myler, he's stuffed for no gain, might be a loss. Myler runs into Bubba Arslanian for a loss again, 2 straight plays for a loss, 3rd and goal Green Bay. Myler, next play, looks end zone and bounces off Cagle, incomplete, 4th down and goal. We reach the 1-minute warning of the first half. Mevis out for another field goal attempt. His kick is up, and we have a false start. Backs him up 5 yards. The extra 5 yards doesn't seem to matter at all. Mevis knocks it through, 13-3 Blizzard. Kickoff goes out of the back of the end zone. Quad City starts at the 20. Erickson back into the game at quarterback. Looks over the middle. He has Vander for a gain of 6. Erickson lofts it to no one. A little miscommunication, it seems, on that play. 3rd and 4, Quad City, 32 seconds in the half. Pressure coming, Erickson takes off, and he has a first down into the Dashers, 25 seconds left. Erickson rolls right, he finds Edward Vander to the Green Bay 13, 17 seconds. Vander with another catch inside the Green Bay 5, 1st and goal Steamwheelers, illegal defense declined. However, Green Bay is going to challenge an umpire pick, and they win it. Those penalties will offset. We redo the down. So 9 seconds left. Play action. Erickson hits Edward Vander inside the 10. Timeout Quad City. 4 seconds to play. Kaplan on for yet another field goal, and this one goes wide. No good. Green Bay takes a halftime lead, 13-3. Blizzard ready to return the second half kick. Cagle brings it out to the 10. Hitch route for Lowell Patron. He has a catch for 7 yards. Play action. Myler rolls right, has Demetrius Moore for a first down at midfield. Myler takes the snap, takes off, and picks up about 3 yards. Handoff to Burgess. He shakes a tackle, but only manages a yard of a gain. 3rd and 6 upcoming. Myler looks left, throws into double coverage, and Patron takes a huge hit. Pass incomplete, 4th down. Andrew Mevis coming back out to try and kick a field goal for 3 points. It sails left, no good. Quad City starts at their 5. After the kick, Sean Mustin is down on the field with trainers coming to look at him. He gets up and walks off under his own power. Mike Irwin starts the second half for Quad City. Jordan Vesey on a motion handoff left side. He's pushed out for a gain of 8. Irwin passes over the middle. It's Vesey again as the catch this time brought down to the Green Bay 16. Option play left side. Irwin pitches to Vander, who cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and rumbles for 7 yards. Irwin on a quarterback draw next play has a little room and goes down inside the 5. It's a 1st and goal Steamwheelers. Motion handoff for Vander. He jumps over defender and he reaches pay dirt. Touchdown Quad City. Extra point is good. 13-10. Quad City right in this. Cagle on the kickoff return tries to hurdle. He's brought down to the 14 to start for the Blizzard. Myler on a quarterback draw. He runs for 8 yards. Max Myler will drop back. He faces pressure and has to throw it away while being tackled. 3rd and 1 now. Pass to Demetrius Moore on a quick hitch. Picks up a first down for Green Bay. Myler looking end zone. His pass goes incomplete. Green Bay might have a gripe, though, about a defensive holding here. There's no call, but kind of had some arms wrapped around. I think it was uncatchable, but still. Myler takes the snap, dumps off to Demetrius Moore, and he has room inside the Quad City 10, 1st and goal. Myler, RPO keeper right side, jumps, gets tackled inside the 5. Toss play left side to EJ Burgess. He carries defenders into the end zone with him. Touchdown Blizzard. Extra point is good, 20-10. Can Green Bay put this game away, or does Quad City stick around? Squib kick to Newman. He's tackled at the 18 for Quad City. Irwin at quarterback. His pass attempt goes into the stands after facing pressure. Handoff to Vander. He rushes into Green Bay territory and has enough for the first down. Irwin looking deep and connects with Kevon Rudd inside the 10, 1st and goal Quad City. And we reach the end of the 3rd quarter with that, 20-10, Blizzard leading. Vander takes the handoff. He's inside the 5. The pile gets stopped at the 3. Rush for Vander again. He's stopped at the 1, 3rd and goal. Mike Irwin on a tush push, and the refs are going to rule him short here. 4th and goal at like the 1 or half yard line. And then this time, Irwin will sneak it in on a tush push. Touchdown Quad City. No challenge, no nothing. Unsportsmanlike on Quad City after the play, though. Penalty will be banked. Extra point is good. 20-17. Steamwheelers close the gap. They need to stop here. Cagle on the return out to the 15. Banked penalty will move them to the Quad City 20. False start will back Green Bay up 5 yards, though. Burgess will take a rush. He bounces left side, has 4 yards. Myler rolls right, takes off to the Quad City 15. Blizzard faces 3rd down. Myler looks end zone again, and Demetrius Moore snags it for 6 points. Touchdown, Blizzard. Extra point is good, 27-17. Green Bay going back up 10 here. Harrington takes the kickoff out to the 14. Steamwheelers need to score and get a stop. Can they do it? Irwin drops back, and Sean Steele with his second interception of the day. However, Quad City is going to challenge here that the ball hit the ground during the interception, and the call will be overturned. Incomplete pass. Quad City retains the ball. No interception. Ensuing play. Irwin scrambles, picks up about 4 yards, but a holding will negate this. 2nd and 16 now. Irwin scrambles. He has room. He has a first down and into Green Bay territory. Irwin looks on the next play, has Newman inside the 10, but he can't corral it. It goes incomplete. There's 6 minutes left here. Quad City has to get it going. Irwin to Newman to the 15. It's another first down. Irwin dumps down to Vander, pushed against the wall for a minimal gain. And then an end zone shot for Irwin. It goes incomplete. It's 3rd and 9 Quad City. And around this time here, that's about like 5.5 minutes, 5 minutes or less going into this. Irwin scrambles for about 2 yards, and another holding on Quad City will back him up 10. Now a false start on Quad City backs him up 5 yards. It's going to make it a 3rd and 24 for the Steamwheelers. And Irwin's going to drop back. He throws to the end zone, and who else? Ravarius Rivers with the interception. Green Bay just put a bow on this game. Don't throw it to Ravarius frickin' Rivers. My God. Unsportsmanlike on Quad City after the play. Green Bay gets 15 more yards. Quad City's going to challenge that Green Bay was not aligned properly on defense, and they lose the challenge and a timeout. That timeout might be costly. Green Bay takes over with the ball. Deep pass for Moore falls incomplete. Blizzard hoping to drain clock here. Another pass deep to Moore, and a flag for defensive pass interference will be called on Quad City. Offside now on Quad City after that, and the wheels have fallen off on the Steamwheelers, and a boat doesn't even have wheels. Make it make sense. Myler looks end zone, and Lopatron comes away with it. That is a touchdown for Green Bay. Extra point good, 34-27. Blizzard just locked this one up. We reached the 1-minute warning. Harrington with a return on the kickoff out to midfield for Quad City, 56 seconds to play. Erickson into the game at quarterback, pass to Newman at the 20 for Green Bay, or at the Green Bay 20. Clock runs. Erickson throws right, hits Vander for a first down. Clock stops with 24 seconds left, and then restarts. Kevon Rudd catches inside the 5. Clock goes under 10 seconds. Erickson spikes it with 7 to play. 3rd down. So 3rd and goal from the 2, 7 seconds left. Erickson looks, throws too tall for his target and incomplete. Final play of the game, 4 seconds left. Erickson takes the snap, fires end zone. It is caught. Touchdown Quad City, but Green Bay wins this one 34-23. So with the stats over the face throughout the entire narration, it just did not go Quad City's way. The fact that you did not score a touchdown until the second half of the game didn't really do you any favors. You had chances in the first half to kind of put points up. Obviously, the missed field goals and stuff might play a part. You end up losing by 11 points here, but overall, you had chances to get back into this. You just couldn't get a stop when it mattered most. And more importantly, you threw 2 interceptions, 2 very costly interceptions that kind of killed some drives here. Now, granted, one was on a 3rd and 24. I understand that, but I don't know. There's just a kudos to Green Bay's defense. I mean, that they are the number 1 defense for a reason, and it showed here. It wasn't until that touchdown at the very end of the game. You only held this team to 17 points until 4 seconds left in the game, and you only held them to 3 points in the first half. So really, you did a very good job of holding Quad City. Now, let's take a look at our game leaders on the left side here. Judd Erickson is your leading passer with only 81 yards for Quad City. Vander rushed for 35 on 11 attempts, so almost a 3.5 yards per carry. Kevon Rudd with 48 yards receiving. Max Myler was your leading passer for Green Bay, 161 yards. E.J. Burgess, 38 yards on 9 carries and 2 touchdowns. Demetrius Moore with 50 yards on 5 catches, so 10 yards per catch there. I don't know, man. Green Bay this is what they do. They will drag you down. They will stuff you with their defense, and then they don't need too many points to win the game. I mean, Quad City doesn't necessarily either, but this is almost a reversal of what happened when these two teams met in Quad City just about a month or so ago. Green Bay needed to come back and try and tie that game up, and they eventually did, but Quad City was able to pull away there at the very end. Quad City could never really tie it up here, but they got close. It was 20-17, and then they couldn't really do anything after that, and Green Bay put up 14 unanswered points at that point in time, and then, that is that. Taking a look at the team stats here, Quad City did rush them. They did rush the ball. 23 attempts, 4 yards per rush. They did well. They did what they needed to do here. It just wasn't enough, man. Green Bay threw it for 161 yards, and I don't know. What I did notice, too, is Darian Jackson didn't play for Quad City. I don't know if there was an injury or if he was banged up or what. But, yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop when you're looking at the secondary and stuff like that. So I'm not sure. Penalties were pretty costly for Quad City in this game, too. 8 for 66, only 4 for 25 yards for Green Bay. And, yeah, you just couldn't really do anything on third downs. Only 2 of 8 on third downs. Now, Green Bay wasn't too much better, but, yeah. Overall, Green Bay's defense stood tall when they had to. They forced the turnovers that they needed to, and they sealed the victory for this game. Quad City, I mean, you just can't throw it to Riverius Rivers, man. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, just kind of what I figured would happen when we talked preview and everything like that. And yeah, Green Bay ended up kind of pulling away there with the victory. So let's go take a look at our bet, and we will wrap everything up. There's some money in your pocket, -9.5 for Green Bay. A little chunk of change for you. All right, so looking at the prediction, a lot lower scoring than I thought it would be, but I had an 11-point victory, and it was an 11-point victory, so yay. I'll take a victory in that regard. As for how this game kind of played out, you held Quad City under 30 points, and that's going to be very, very crucial for this defense moving forward for Green Bay through the playoffs. You figure out if you play Massachusetts or Frisco at home next week, and you're going to have to rely on that defense because both those teams can score points. However, it is a little bit of a worry that you only scored 34 points. Quad City's defense is good, but that offense is not as good as Frisco or Massachusetts, so it could be quite a bit of a game for Green Bay next week. And I'm not trying to, poo-poo on what happened. Kudos to Green Bay and their victory. You did this all just, I didn't think this team would even make the playoffs, and they're going to host the Eastern Conference Championship. So I'm not trying to take anything away from that. What I am going to say, though, is it's going to get tougher, obviously, the deeper into the playoffs you go. But you are 2 wins away from a championship. Do you think Green Bay had any shot at a championship in the preseason or anything? No. So, in my opinion, they're playing with house money. I know Green Bay fans, I know the coaches and owners and players don't think like that, and that's perfectly fine. That's my own personal opinion. And they're playing with house money, man. This is just the best season in Green Bay Blizzard history right now, if you're asking me. That's just where we're at. It's going to get stiffer competition. You have not played anyone in the West, so we don't know how they stack up with someone like a Bay Area or an Arizona or anything like that. So it's so enticing to me to see how this team progresses and who they play, and we'll figure that out tomorrow. So kudos to Green Bay on that. On the Quad City side, just more of the same, man. You kind of fizzle out in the playoffs. You kind of backed your way into it, kind of like what you did last season. They had an opportunity to be a higher seed this season, the number 3 seed. They had a chance to be the number 2 seed last year, and it all just didn't really work out for them. So another just one and done. Kudos to them for making the playoffs in 3 straight seasons and going to a championship game a couple years ago. You got to find a way to get into that Eastern Conference Championship again. You got to find your way back there. But again, kudos where it's due. I didn't have Quad City in the playoffs either this year, so both these teams have proved me wrong. And hey, 8-8, you've made the playoffs the last 3 seasons. Use that to build the coaching staff and the players. I mean, it's a good season, something to really be proud of. Just didn't break your way this week. So, with that being said, enjoy the season while you had it. Green Bay moves on. We got 3 more games left in round 1. Till then, signing off here. Love and appreciate you guys. Till then, see ya.